Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you. It is Wednesday, April the 17th. This is a quick recap. This is literally my fourth take at this recap. And let's hope we can get through it because I actually was muted the one take. I was muted the whole time and it was like a 10-minute video. And I went on a little bit of a rant and then I looked and I see it was muted. Oh dear. So I was very tempted to just upload the video and just to see if your guys' lip reading skills are on point. And I decided, I'm going to try and re-record. So here we are. Anyway, let's dive in. I'm going to try and keep this video a little bit shorter. And I'm not sure if I'm going to go on a rant or not. We'll just see how it feels. But first of all, excuse me. So had a $700 loss day. We could just leave it at that, or I could go in depth and tell you how bad of a couple trades I took and how bad they were. We could probably spend 5 minutes discussing how bad of a trades they were and how bad of a trader I am. But you know what? I'm just going to leave it. You guys can, $700 loss. It was bad. Okay. That pretty much sums it up. And it pretty much was because of this big middle finger. The market literally looked at me and gave me the middle finger like in real time. It actually did. And let's just say I brought a knife to a gunfight and I got destroyed. And there you go. That's basically what happened. Now let's go to the other accounts. Okay, so this is where we're at. So a little bit of an update. On Monday night, I requested payout on 8 of my accounts, and those 8 accounts have been approved. I have one more account right here that I requested a payout last night. That account is still not approved, but not a big deal. So these accounts that were approved, I just traded those. As you can see, we lost one account. And the other, we have 2 accounts that we made a little bit of progress in them. And so, yeah, just to clarify, these accounts, I'm going to be super aggressive. And by Friday, I want to either have all of these accounts at 1,500 in drawdown or more, or blow the accounts. Those are the 2 options. I don't want to have any of my accounts being sitting at $500 in drawdown come Friday night, because next week, I'm not going to be here. And next week, all of these accounts are going to get rebilled on the monthly rebilling. And it just doesn't make sense to get rebilled if I have $500 of drawdown left. And for the same dollar amount, I can activate a new PA that has $2,500 in drawdown. So I'm going to be aggressive, which means that we're probably going to lose accounts the next couple of days. Please don't freak out. It's fine. I'm not going to freak out. And, but yeah, we lost one. It's fine. And then obviously we had this big loss here, which you can see we have 1,200 in drawdown remaining on this account. Obviously this account is not going to make it to a payout this pay period. And it looks like we're going to be at 18,000 payout for the month of April, which is still really good. The OCD part in me really wanted 20,000, but I guess we're going to have to settle for 18. Now, you know what? I'm going to leave it at that. I thought about going on a little bit of a rant. Today, there was some things said by some other streamers, really a no-name streamer, but really got my blood boiling. And basically mentioned, he was saying that, oh, I only get payouts. Nutty Bar only gets payouts because, he's doing the opening. Alpine showed him how to do his opening range trade and making all these false claims that were just completely garbage. And I showed on stream clearly that's not the case. Alpine, I've never asked Alpine for the opening range trade, and I've never done it, which, that's beside the point. But just the fact that, anyway, some of the comments, but what really got me kind of more intrigued. That kind of triggered me, but what intrigued me more was some of the comments that, he insinuated as well that, oh yeah, Nutty makes all his money off stream and everything, on stream everything is just losses. And there's not like there's some truth to that. And it is crazy. And it's something, and he was insinuating that I'm hiding something, which I'm not. But what he was mentioning is true. Trading on stream is difficult. I just realized that I said I wasn't going to go on a rant, and now I'm going on a rant. So I apologize, but here we are. So, but yeah, it is crazy. And I do find myself that on stream, I do trade differently than I trade off stream. And, people always, I hear people say, well, you just trade the same. Well, it is different. It is different. And I'm not complaining about it. I want to make that clear. I'm not complaining about it in any way because I'm the one that chooses to stream and trade, but it's something I enjoy doing. I enjoy the interaction with chat. And it also allows me to record myself and watch back and see when I am trading. That is helpful, but I do tend to trade better off stream, like in a sense. And I try to record both in a sense of, okay, what am I doing differently? And I think the biggest thing that I've found that I do differently is the hesitation. I'm way more likely to hesitate on trades on stream than I am off stream. And there's some good and bad to it, but I'm quicker to cut my losses off stream versus on stream. And I think it's just the additional pressure of you don't want to take losses in front of everyone and in front of the whole world to see. It's not fun to take a big loss. So you're kind of have a little bit more of that hopium going where you want to see this trade turn around and go in your direction and be a winning trade. So you don't, have that, because at times it can get embarrassing almost to where you take a big loss on stream and it can be embarrassing. So I think we as guys and human beings, we do everything we can to avoid that. But I don't know. It's something that, I don't know. I've heard it being said a lot. And I guess my challenge would be, if you think it's not a thing and it's not real, then start your own channel and stream to the world. And once you get some viewers, I'm pretty sure you're going to find that trading while streaming is different. And it can be more challenging. But at the same time, there are some benefits to it that I feel like I don't add to my losers as much as on stream that I do off stream. So like off stream, I'm more likely to add to my losers, which sometimes works in my benefit, but when it doesn't, I usually take a really big loss. So there's benefits to it where, I think my thing is just, what can I learn from it and from both directions? And it's definitely not my intent to always lose on stream. And I don't feel like I lose always on stream. That's not what I'm saying. But obviously, anyway, people will talk. It's not even about that, but it's something that I've heard and heard a lot of other people mention it as well. And there is definitely some truth to it that it is different and it can be challenging at times, but hey, like I said, we do it. We are the ones that choose to stream and trade. So, I don't really want to sound like I'm complaining about it at all, but it is definitely different. So anyway, end rant. I did my first short ever. It's regarding the kind of rant. So you might want to check it out if you get it a moment, but I did my first ever short. And it was the first time ever on this YouTube channel that I have an edited video. So I guess we hit a couple milestones today. Anyway, that's it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to my rant. And we will be at it again tomorrow, bright and early, 9:15. We will go live. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening, and God bless.